Well. What do we have here? It appears we have a streaking Dallas Wings team.
Yeah, man. All I gotta say is, the MVP of the season, Coach Gino. He's now 2-0. In the building.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Watch this.
Wow!
Who knew that guy that coached the coach for the UConn Huskies will actually save the Dallas Wings season? But there you go. Dallas Wings win, man. In the game of the game of the year.
Get right over Coach Lennon.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't won 2 games this season in a row since other than when Coach Gino's been in the building, watching the Wings. Maybe he's getting some tips. I don't know, but anything can help. Wings win now. 3-11 have won 2 in a row, 86-83. Behind the young bucks of the team, Paige Beckers and getting her second start this season. AJ, man, Jane getting it done. Her best scoring is 17 points, 5 out of 7 from the field, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, great performance by her. And Paige, the young, also good performance by Lee. She almost had a double, 11 and 9 in this game. But listen, also give a shout to Dejanay. 9 rebounds in this game coming off the bench, man. Really critical, especially late in that game. The Dallas Wings basically owning the glass tonight.
Yeah, imagine how that's changed since one person leaves and we get another person.
Well, what? She's a 3-point shooter now. I put it on the group chat video of her by the Dallas Wings shooting threes. She's a 3-point shooter now. So hey, when she get back, we got another 3-point shooter. We got another 3-point shooter.
You gotta be standing up.
I mean, she was popping them threes, man. She was popping them threes over that turf.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, man, we just got another 3-point shooter. I mean, well, you really want to know, she's looking like a better 3-point shooter than who out there who scored 7 points again tonight. But luckily, they didn't need her for offense. But hey, this thing was about the rookie class tonight. Paige and AJ leading the team to an 86-83 victory. Now 3-11. The Connecticut Suns dropped to 2-11. Next up, a matinee game on Sunday at Washington. Hopefully, Gino can take a 40-minute trip up to DC, so we can get to 3-0. Let's say you walk.
Well, as apparently we're going streaking right now. You know what? I was off the Washington Mystic deal, but I think I might be back on. Well, it doesn't matter because I know one win. I know one win that we get next week. Did you happen to see what happened last night in Golden State?
No, I did not.
No, you didn't see what happened in Golden State. Well, let me refresh your memory here if you don't remember. Last night, the Golden State Valkyries took on the Fighting Caitlin Clarks, the Indiana Fever. And would you believe it that they beat the Indiana Fever yesterday? And I couldn't help myself but think, Kendrick, I mean, if the Valkyries can beat the Fever, I mean, there's no telling what we can do to the Fever. I mean, you saw what we did to them. What was that? What night was that? Was that Tuesday night? You saw what we did to them on Tuesday night, right? So
yeah.
if we did that to the Valkyrie on Tuesday night, and we're a better team than the Valkyries, clearly, because we beat them. Just imagine what we're gonna do. You
know what? I like your logic, how idiotic it may be. I still like your logic, how you view sports. But hey, man, anything can happen. Listen, everything's great. 2 in a row. Listen, not trying to make it 3 in a row. Hopefully, make it 2 in a row on the road trip. But we'll
Sham
we'll
says
leave
just
it.
force TC right. She can't shoot right. Yeah, but she'll get the ball up and get back to the left side. I noticed that about her. She gets
Yeah.
the ball up real quick.
But just hey, listen, let's not worry about Indiana. Let's turn our tails to
Well, we
Washington
have to worry
D.C. and
about.
Michigan on Sunday.
Listen. There is no tomorrow. With the after the Indiana Fever game, there is no tomorrow. That's the biggest.
I thought
That's the biggest thing happening right now in the WNBA. That's
well,
the
no,
biggest game of the season.
I thought there is no tomorrow for the state of Indiana on Sunday, man. I mean, I thought there was no game 7 for the finals, man. Game 7 for the finals. All right, game 7. There's no.
Well, I'm just saying.
I think Indiana's got more pressing issues than Caitlin Clark right now. But
I'm just saying.
Listen, while you're thinking about Indiana, I'm thinking about Washington. Kiki and the girls up there. They have been playing well.
I'm not going to jinx it and say that's easy work. I'm not going to do that tonight.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
No.
I wish you get your natural behind up here and sit up there and say that.
No, I'm not going to do
that one. on the road in Washington.
Can't tell you that,
man.
Tonight, guys.
Well, yeah, man. Everything. I mean, feels great. Finally get some dubs. And like I said before, the young guns came out. AJ Page came out and played tonight. Really happy about their performances. AJ looks very comfortable. In the starting lineup. If you notice, Walt, the wings are going small, except with Lee at the 5. They're kind of doing what you said to do. They're going small, and they're still not losing any rebound advantage. Playing quicker, faster, and like I said, it doesn't matter about the height. If you're aggressive and rebound the ball, you fight for the ball, you can still get rebounds no matter what the size, and they're doing that. They're creating mismatch problems on the offensive end and being scrappy on the defense end, able to switch everything and leading to the 6'7" center up to man the paint. So these 2 games, shout out to Coach CK. Whatever buttons he's pushed as far as the
switching the lineup up.
As far as the lineup is working so far.
Yeah, Dejanay's not starting.
Yeah. But she's finishing. Like I said, I put in a group chat. People was mad about why Dejanay. Listen, it's not if you start, it's if you finish. And she's
that's what Coach Kidd has been saying.
And you're finishing games. Look no further than Jason Terry. Jason Terry rarely started, but he finished games. As long as you finish the games, that's all that matters. And she's doing her part. 9 rebounds today, and those 9 rebounds were critical, especially in the fourth quarter. She was getting boards that could have led to points for the Connecticut Sun. Also, give a shout out to I don't like to talk about people on other teams, but shout out to Anissa Morrow, man. She balled today. 10 points.
I like Sanaya Rivers.
Yeah, she Sanaya Rivers, but and
Nine is what I call her.
But both of the young players for Connecticut balled. All the young players on both sides of the team balled today. But shout out to them right there. Mayberry, she was god awful. She did hurt her knee, but she was god awful in this game. Like the vets that you expect to do a thing. Her and Enrique.
Cheap shot.
Yeah, her and Enrique, the 2 vets, they were both god awful in this game. But it was a showcase of the young guns on both sides of the team, and they both all 4 of those young players, who I think were first round picks, showed up and showed out today.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying she probably didn't play good because she didn't have anybody she could cheap shot behind the back. Chest
really
warming up from behind.
Well, I'm sure Sham's got something to say about that. She basically said, Caitlin, if you just blow on her, she's like she got shot with a gun on Manhattan Street up north. So yeah, we got that going on. But listen.
Yeah, but we do love Madrina though. We love her, but I just want to let you know that's probably why she played.
Yeah, man. Listen. She looked like she blew out her knee in the first half. Paige put that hezzy on and her knee couldn't hold up. But that looked nasty. But yeah, she came back, but she was god off in this game. So good defense. Also shout out to Paige Beckers, man. She's 6th in All-Star voting. So keep up your voting. Make her an All-Star starter. Led the league in scoring last month. And right now, man, if anything, if all things go true to form, she should be starting an All-Star game. No matter what. Yeah, Paige, baby girl, you threw out the first pitch. Even though the Rangers lost that game for you, it's not your fault. They just stink. But
hey, I was at that game.
Yeah. Did you fall asleep too? Was that you sleep up there? I think I saw you.
Man. Nah, man.
Did you conk out in the sixth? Did you conk out in the 6th inning? Is that
I did leave it. I did leave in the 6th inning. I did leave it.
Was that you that held up the sign and said, "Damn, at least we got one championship out of this. I've never seen another one in my lifetime." I think that's somebody held up a sign. Was that you?
I didn't have a sign. But I definitely left in the 6th inning.
Okay.
I went up there to see Corey Seager. I thought Corey Seager was gonna give me a home run.
I do know.
And he shot a dud.
I do know one of my relatives went up there and had a sign up for me, said it's time to fire the old man. He done served his purpose. It's time to move on. But neither here nor there. But yeah, let's get back to this game. Paige has had a tremendous week. Gonna have another tremendous week. She's gonna be hosting the draft party for the Dallas Mavericks. It needs some kind of thing going in there. But hey, 21-7 today. She also had 2 assists. Also, shout out to her defense, man, playing hella defense out there. They had 2 steals. She's I think she's 2nd in steals in the W. So I'm doing her damn thing. But yeah, shout out to the Wings, big time victory, 86-83 from a feisty Connecticut team. Even without Enrique basically giving you nothing in this game, still able to get a win on the road. And any win on the road is a very damn good win, in my opinion.
No lies told there. I like the refreshes that this Wings team have, with picking up getting the big and getting the rebounds and everything like that. I'm just I like the new direction we're going in.
Yeah, man. Listen, you thought Maddie's out, cracked kneecap. I don't see her getting back this season. If it is, it'll be late this season. Ty Harris, she was playing good. She's out. We know Walt's favorite player, Tierra. She's in Turkey. Lulu's also in Germany. So shout out to Captain Kirk for pushing the buttons in the general manager mode, get some players in to man the ship, and also not just manning the ship, they're writing the ship right now, getting contributions from Lee. You brought back Charles. She had another good night tonight, 9 points today, played good defense, and just shout out to the coaching staff and the coaching and the coaching staff and the head coach pushing the buttons like we talked about, putting AJ in the starting lineup, going that 3-guard lineup gives them more mobility. Nelisa Smith and Hines Allen, they don't play many minutes. It kind of looks like now they kind of play probably most of the first half and a little bit of the second. Then they go to this that I guess you want to call their version of a death lineup, where you got 5 players who can actually shoot the three. You actually put in Lee. She's a good 3-point shooter. Dejanay, you got Paige, you got Enrique and AJ. 5 players who can play 5 out basketball, and that opens up the floor for all those guards to drive, kick, and pass.
Yeah, it just seems like a better flow to the offense now that we've moved some things around and got some things going here.
Yeah, man. Like I said, no complaints here. That lineup, that finishing lineup with those 5 out there, really, I think it was a plus. There was a plus 20 tonight. I think last game they were plus, that lineup was a plus 15. So that lineup with Lee in the lineup with the four guards and wing players are really doing the job, and it's not sacrificing any rebounding. Actually, shout out to Lee. She's rebounded the hell out of the ball too. Like I said, 11 and 9, almost had a double. Got to the free throw line. She was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She's awkward as hell. You know, I worry about it. I worry about it when she hit the floor, man, because her legs look like they about to break off or something. Like they collapse underneath the butt. Hey, everything's okay. She getting to the free throw line. She's aggressive. Seattle didn't see neither one of her, but hey, another person trash, another person treasure, and we'll take her. Right now, 2-0 with her. Playing big minutes, 24 minutes tonight. And she get comfortable tonight. Also, not to be Perry, but Nessa Smith, she did have a hot start. She had 12 and 5 in this game. Like I said, but set in 17 minutes. But I like what Coach CK is doing. He's not playing Smith and Hines Allen big minutes anymore. Because I think when you play those two players big minutes, they're
well, yeah, because she's not tall enough. Actually, they might need to look at moving on from her.
Like I say, you can see their shortcomings, and I don't mean the height, but their shortcomings. Them being undersized, it shows up late in games, and that's been a problem with the Wings in doing that 6 or 7 game losing streak. So shout out to CK. He plays them a certain amount of minutes, and then he finishes with that other lineup, and then and if that's giving them wins, that's the no hurt booties. That's the way forward. It's about trying to get as many dubs as you can before the All-Star break, which is like what 2 or 3 weeks away, something like that.
Yeah, so I just got a credential advisor for it. I think it's July 18th and the 19th.
Okay, an All-Star game will be where?
In Indiana.
Oh, okay. They're gonna try to get the MVP to Caitlin Clark. Okay, shout out. All right, no problem. No worries there. No worries. Hopefully Paige can steal it, but anything's possible. But yeah, man. Good feelings. Like I said, like the way the team is, like the way the synergy with Coach CK. Like I said, great adjustment.
It just feels good. It also feels good to have rebounding. Feels real good to have rebounding.
When you can rebound the ball, it gives you more chances. Especially on the offensive end, they had 17 offensive rebounds tonight. In this game, and that's 17 chances to get buckets. Overall, a total dominance on the rebounding edge. 42 to 29 overall. Anytime you can do that, you give yourself a shot. Any point, but I think that offensive rebound that offset the 18 turnovers. And that's something that needed to improve on. 18 turnovers a lot, but you offset it with 17 offensive rebounds. That was only I think if that's something. If you see if we get the interviews tonight, that's probably something Coach CK probably will pick on during the interview. 18 turnover for 20 points. That's not gonna get it done. Got to get better at that. But other than that, assists were up. Like we said, the rebounding, free throws were percentage was good. 3-point percentage wasn't good, but they didn't take that many. Field goal percentage was good. Points in the paint held their own. Fast break points didn't give up that much. Listen, also, I'm a younger when it comes to the W. Walt and my other compadres, they know it more than me. Listen, shout out to Tina Charles, man, the ageless wonder,
the GOAT, I think the second best all-time scorer in the WNBA.
Now let me tell you something, Walt. If there's another trade that the Wings can make,
no.
Listen. She gets buckets. She gets buckets. 26 six rebounds, a steal, and a block. At her advanced age, she's got a great shot. 8 of 17.
Yeah, she's number 2 on the all-time scoring list.
I mean, can flat out score. I mean, you get up
behind Diana Taurasi.
If you can get her for nothing and use her as a bench role, come off the bench and give you scoring. I like that a lot. I've been impressed. The games I've seen Connecticut play this season, even without playing against the Wings, she's been impressive at her advanced age, man. I mean, shout out to her, man. She's doing her damn thing. The way she's playing, she may be an all-star again. I think she's got the second most all-star appearances of all time.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and get over to the stats and facts here? We do have the highlights. We'll go into that next.
Okay, let's get to the stats and facts. Stats and facts. You see my baller's hat right here. I forgot the word.
And what hat is that again?
The baller's hat. We ball hat right here.
Okay.
I forgot the word. I forgot the word. Was that Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I was so shocked that they actually won a game.
I
forgot the word. So I got it on. Every time Wings get a dub, you'll see this hat on.
Okay.
Let's get to the stats and facts. Of this 86-83 game. Win for the Wings. Now 2-0, trying to go 3-0 on Sunday afternoon in Washington, D.C. against the Mystics. All right, let's get to it. The Wings shoot 43% from the field. The Connecticut Sun shoot 42% from the field. The Wings were 4 out of 16 for 3, but they wasn't jacking up a lot of threes. 16, you didn't make it much, but you didn't take as many. That was a good thing. When this team starts shooting a bunch of threes, getting in the 25, 26 range, they get in trouble. That's just for 25%. Meanwhile, the Connecticut Sun 6 out of 18 for 33%. The Wings were very good both teams were very good from the free throw line. The Wings were very good. 24 of 30, that's 80%. The Connecticut Sun was 23 of 28 for 82%. But Walt, this is the game right here. Rebounding won you the game today. Rebounding advantage. We just talked about it. 42-29 advantage. Real big advantage to the Wings right there. And also a big advantage on offensive boards. Well, 17-11. Anytime you can grab 17 offensive boards, that's 17 more chances you get. If the Wings don't get those chances, those 17 extra chances, they probably don't win this game, especially with the stat I'm about to read to you in a few minutes. Also, assist 23-19, favor of the Wings.
Keep talking. I got to run downstairs and get my food real quick.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Hurtado, tell Hurtado I say hello.
Not Hurtado's, but it is street tacos.
Well, I'm not shocked there. Steals. I thought it was Grandy's. But steals 9-7 in favor of the Connecticut Sun. Blocks advantage Connecticut Sun 8-1. And like we said right here, those offensive rebounds were key because the Dallas Wings were terrible on the turnover margin. 18 turnovers. They give up 20 points to the Connecticut Sun. That kept Connecticut in this game. Kept them connected in this game. That's not gonna get it done. Pretty sure Coach CK is gonna gripe on that doing film study. Also for the Connecticut, they had 13 turnovers, which related to 17 points for the Dallas Wings. Fast break points, 13-6 in favor of the Sun. Points in the paint, 36-34 in favor of Connecticut. Let's get to the box score, if you will. Let's start with the winners of tonight's game, the Dallas Wings. I haven't said that but 3 times in the last 2 months. But hey, whatever it is. Hines Allen, 18 minutes. She was 2 of 4 from the field, 6 boards, 2 assists. She was a +9, had 4 points in this game. Melissa Smith, she did her damage early in the game, especially in the first quarter. 17 minutes, 12 points. She was a +6. Hines Allen was a +9. Smith was a +6. Smith also had 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 boards in this game, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Paige Beckers, 37 minutes. He was 7 of 16, 1 of 4 from the field, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. She had 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals in this game. She's a +7, 21 points in the game. Arike, god awful, but we didn't really need her. 34 minutes, 2 of 9 from the field. She did hit a big 3. That was at 1 of 4. So she got at least something done. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. She was a -5, 7 points. But my bFb player of the game goes to Isaiah James. Wow. 25 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Aggressive. She had 5 rebounds, 5 assists. She's a +6 in the game. 17 points, a highest scoring margin of her rookie campaign. Big time performance for Isaiah in this game. She's my bFw player of the game. Another person that was competing for that. Lee, 24 minutes. She was 2 of 5 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She had 9 boards, 3 assists. She was a -5, but had 11 points, almost a big time double-double. Had some big rebounds late in the game. Charles, 14 minutes. She was my bFb DFW player of the game. Last game, more modest numbers than she had 14 minutes. She had 9 points. She had 1 assist, 1 rebound in this game. She was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line in this game. Dejanay Carrington, big time work on the boards, 24 minutes. She had 9 boards. Didn't shoot the ball well. She was 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. She wasn't good there, but like I said, those 9 boards were good. 7 of those 9 boards, Shams, were offensive rebounds. I'm pretty sure she's listening right now. Shout out to her. She also had 1 assist and 2 steals in this game, 5 rebounds. 5 points to finish the game. She was at -1. JQ, 4 minutes, didn't play that much. She had no points in the game. She was a -4, but had 2 assists. And Jones, she had some garbage time in this newly acquired Dallas Wing. 3 minutes in this game. She had 1 rebound. She was a +2, had no points. For the Connecticut Sun, Peters, 12 minutes. She was 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. She had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. She was a -6, had 2 points. Also had a block. Tina Charles, like I said, the ageless wonder, 29 minutes, 8 of 17 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. She was aggressive. 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. She was a -2, had 26 points in this game. She was the high point woman of the whole game for both squads. Marbury, she was god awful in this knee. Her knee, I thought thinking of a knee. She did the stinking leg in the first half. I thought her season was ended, but she came back. She was still god awful. 29 minutes. She was 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 6. I wanted to trade for her. My bad. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
She shot anybody tonight.
Come on, man. You gotta let that go. 3 rebounds, 6 assists for the cheap shot artist. 8 points in this game. She was a -7, 1 block in this game. And speaking of wanting to smoke, JC Sheldon, 24 minutes, 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. She had 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 rebound. I'm pretty sure her and Kayla won't be exchanging the Christmas card gifts during the holiday. But she did have a nice game. The former Dallas Wing for 1 season had a pretty nice game. Rivers, the other NC State standout, along with AJ, 28 minutes. She was 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 8 rebounds. She's one hell of a defender. Elisa Moore, she played. She had her best game last game against Phoenix. Had another solid game. She almost had a double-double, 10 and 7. Also had 3 assists in this game. She was a -1. But she was 3 of 6 from the field, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. 4 of her 7 rebounds were offensive. Nelson Odoa, 20 minutes, 3 of 5 from the field. She had 1 assist, 1 steal in this game, 3 blocks. She's a +3. She had 6 points. Hartley, 17 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field overall, 1 of 3 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. She was a +5. She had 7 points. Excuse me. Allen, 17 minutes. She was 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist, 2 steals. She was a -4 in this game. She had 6 points. And Brown, 5 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 2 rebounds in this game. She was a -2. She had no points. And well, that's your stats and facts. So it's 86-83 win for the Dallas Wing. That's now 2 in a row. Next up, try to go 3 in a row in Washington against Kiki and those Washington Mystics. Meanwhile, the Connecticut Sun fall to 2-11. Well, back to you.
We're going streaking.
Yeah, quick update. Seattle leading Vegas 27-23.
Excuse me. I need to correct something you said earlier, too.
Yes, sir.
You said Gino is undefeated with the when he comes to the games, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's another winning streak on this team that you need to know about also. Another undefeated streak. And that's our girl Lily. Lily, since coming to the Dallas Wings, is undefeated.
Yeah, man.
Dallas Wings jersey.
Yeah, man. I know. I think that's some underlying shot at Tierra, but it's okay.
Well, you know me. I don't bite my tongue when it comes to her. So,
well, she's shooting them threes, man. So in Turkey,
she's putting more effort overseas than she is over here. But that's neither here nor there. And we want to let Tierra know that we love her here. Freeway
showing it.
We love her.
You really want to love her from way far away, but that's never here or there. Shout out to Tierra hitting them threes over there in Turkey. Putting that work in. She's got that in her bag. Unfortunately, she didn't pull that bag out here for the game she was here now. But it is what it is. Wings get that big dub tonight. Love it. 2 in a row, like Walt said, and big time game on a matinee Sunday afternoon. Against the Washington Mystics, man. Love you. You got the highlights, man.
We do have the highlights,
and they are highlights.
Not to mention today is Friday.
Yeah, man. I got paid today.
Oh, this is definitely shout out to anybody that got paid today. This is for you.
I got paid today. I'm gonna get paid every 2 weeks. I got paid this week. Yeah, Wings got paid today too with a dub. Oh, hey, this is wrong highlights. These wrong highlights.
How?
The Connecticut did not have their white jerseys on today. It was a dub, but Connecticut had their orange jerseys on the night. Yeah, you doing the one with the first dub. Yeah, we gotta
here goes Jason Sheldon right here.
We gotta get to today. Yeah, Connecticut had they
you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
The Wings still had those jerseys on, but Connecticut had.
You're absolutely correct. They got me. This is the one they
Wings done beat the brakes off them in both their home and road jerseys. When you say Connecticut said we'll see y'all in Dallas in our black jerseys. We got them.
No, I guess we don't have the highlights then.
Oh, we don't. Oh man, do we got Coach CK?
No.
No, man. They're
celebrating the win, man.
Oh, man, act like you've been there before. Get us the highlights. Well, you only been there 3 times. My bad. Ask a dumb question, get a dumb answer. Get a dumb answer.
They're still celebrating partying over there, man.
My bad. It's 2 in a row. Let's just blow out the count. It's Friday too. All right. Meanwhile, once we get those highlights, let's get to this right here. If I can, Walter. Haven't did this in a while. Scores around the W. Tonight. Only 3 games tonight. In the W. As we know, Wings get a big victory over the Sun, 86-83. Walt, close game in Washington. Speaking of our team, we're gonna be facing next. Close game in Atlanta. The Atlanta Dream beat the Washington Mystics 92-91. Big time game by former Dallas Wing Alicia Gray in this game. She had 18 points in this game. leading a big victory. Don't look now, but the Atlanta Dreamer for real, they're 9-4. Washington falls to 5-8 on the season. That's next up for the Wings in Washington. And also going on Ion right now. The Seattle leads Vegas 34-30. That is the return the return of, or I guess we can call her the former best player in the NBA. My bad, but that is what it is. The Seattle leading Vegas 34-30 in that game. That's about 4:48 left in the second quarter of that one. Yeah. Well, back to you.
Yeah, man, we got nothing, man, tonight. They still over there partying.
What is going on?
Again, you're talking about some act like you've been there before.
Act like you've been there before. Yeah. What is going on? What is going on? I mean, yeah. All right. Since we don't have, I guess we'll move on. Let's look down the schedule. Pretty a busy week for the Wings. This coming week, a big time.
How about a busy week for us next week too? We got the NBA draft. We got Caitlin Clark coming to town next. We're gonna be drafting coming in.
Yeah, man. Gonna be real big for us. Join us I'll be in studio on Wednesday night for the NBA draft for that one. As I'm trying to look at the Wings schedule. Next up for the Wings, like we talked about, they have a game on Sunday at 2 p.m. Or if you want to do a pregame at 1:30. Sorry, but I couldn't do one today. My bad. That was on me. But hey, it's Sunday. Be down to do a pregame for you. Probably have to start that at 1:30 for that one. But then have that one. Then a 3-game homestand for Dallas, starting with on Tuesday night. Them same Atlanta Dream, the return of Alicia Gray. They head into town on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Tip. Hey, if you got $20, you can get in the building. On there. Listen, I tell you what. If you got $120, that's the only way you getting in the building at the AAC. The lowest ticket in there is $120, and tickets are going fast if they're not already swooped up. So get a chance to see that one. That'll be on Friday on Ion, 6:30 tip for that one.
Good God, I don't have to deal with that on Friday.
Against man, I can't. I'm shocked. I've never seen the AAC look so great as I'm going to see it on next Friday night. It uses a very lit building. It won't be on that TV screen. I guarantee you that. But that'll be a 6:30 tip. And then them same Mystics come into town to end on Saturday. That'll be a back-to-back walk on the 20th. That'll be a tough back-to-back. Indiana, then Washington comes in. That'll be at the CPC again. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip. Tickets are low at $29. You want to get in the building on that one, guys. And then they're in the 4-game homestand with Satu coming back in the building, back in the old stomping ground on Thursday, the day before the 4th of July, July 3rd. Satu comes back in the building. Tickets as low as $30. You want to get in the building to see Satu. I guess get the hell booed out of her.
Get the rematch against DJNA.
Yeah, DJNA. Oh yeah, fight. That'll be 7 o'clock tip in the CPC, and then guess what? It'll be a home and home because that Thursday, on the 7th, the Wings go up to Phoenix to play the Mercury and Satu. So that'll be a home and home. The weird schedule, and then the Wings This will be a tough road trip, Walt. They head from Phoenix. Check this out. They leave from Dallas to Phoenix and then head back to Chicago to face the Chicago Sky on Wednesday at 7. And then, Walt, our first national televised game on ABC on the 13th. Okay. Early tip. This will be an early tip in Indiana to face Caitlin Clark and the Fever. That'll be on ABC.
When is that a game?
That'll be on ABC at 12 p.m.
No, when?
July 13th.
Okay.
July 13th. That'll be on ABC. That'll be an early tip. Tickets as low as $136 if you're in the Indiana area, if you want to get into that game right there. And then Walt, the Wings head back home to play Asia Wilson, the former best player in the NBA. I think you know who took that crown from her. To play Asia, but she'll be the second best player in the W. On the 16th on Wednesday, that'll be a 7 p.m. tip. On that one, tickets are low in the CPC for $47, and then back on the road, a West Coast trip. Walt, back in Seattle to face the Seattle Storm. That'll be on ESPN3, probably on KFA here at 9 p.m. I'll be on Tuesday on the 22nd, and then on the 25th on Ion, a rematch. Walt, first time ever, the Dallas Wings go up to the Chase Center in San Francisco, California. They say the best home crowd in the W. The Golden State Falcons gonna try to get their lick back. Game of the year on Ion.
I think the game of the year is next Friday night. I like how you try to put some stake on it. It just ain't gonna happen.
Listen, I'm trying to keep eyes on the product, man. 9 p.m. tip for that one on 25th of July, and then the 27th of July. Back at the CPC, that'll be on a Sunday, 3 p.m. tip. Asia Wilson heads back to the CPC to face Paige Beckers. Walt on that one, and then we'll end the month. That'll be the first game of a back-to-back. Walt, this will be a tough back-to-back. Asia Wilson on the 27th. Asia Wilson, get this one. Asia Wilson on the 27th. Stewie on the 28th. The New York Liberty come in on the 28th to face the Dallas Wings. It'll be a 7.
Well, just remember technically we did beat the what's the name?
Who?
Just remember that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that was without Asia. Technically, so if Asia was in there, you probably wouldn't. You probably got blown out. But anyway, and then we'll end the month on the 30th. That's Wednesday. At home, the Atlanta Dream come into town. Tickets are low as $45. That'll be a 7 p.m. tip on Wednesday, July 30th. Walt. And for the schedule for July. Walt, back to you.
All right, man. Well, we haven't got anything, so it's a Friday night. So, I mean, I don't know anywhere to take it, but to end this broadcast.
You got the dub hat, man. You got the dub hat. Shout out to the dub hat right here.
All right, so like we said, next week we got a busy week. Next week we're gonna have we'll be doing the we got the Dream on Tuesday. We got the Mavs draft on Wednesday, and then we got the biggest game of the season with Caitlin Clark coming to town versus Paige Beckers
on Friday, and then Saturday we got the Washington Mystics coming on a second night of a back-to-back, boy.
Good Lord, good God. Good guy. What's gonna be a hell this week next week?
Yeah, man. Like Samuel Jackson said in Jurassic Park, hold on to your butt.
Hold on to your butts. All right, man. So we'll be back next week, but until the end, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, and we'll see you around live Sunday afternoon when the Wings take on the Washington Mystics. We go on a three-game winning streak.
Come on, Gino, make it to Washington.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.